Stop! If you're an American citizen, please listen and share this video. I am an independent voter from the state of Massachusetts, and I just received my mail-in ballot application. And I'm sure some of you have seen the controversy over widespread voter fraud using mail-in ballots across the entirety of the U.S.
Now, the video posted to John Gomes' campaign Facebook page shows a woman whom he claims to be a supporter of Mayor Joe Ganim and a City Hall employee stuffing envelopes into the absentee ballot drop box outside the government center a number of times in the early morning hours of September 5th.
I am very concerned with the validity of our elections, not just the presidency. So today, which is September 19th, 2024, I went to my local town hall and asked the town clerk 5 simple questions, which I encourage you all, if you're an American citizen, please go and ask these same questions to your local town clerk and leave a comment down below letting me know what they told you. I want to see how many of the 50 states are also compromised by rigged elections, aka tyrannical control. So quickly, before I get into her responses to my 5 questions, I just wanted to start by saying she is a wonderful lady, and may God bless her. She was very sweet to me and honest in answering all my questions. So do not feel any ill will to your town clerk. It is not their fault, it's the system's fault. Anyway, without further ado, the first question I asked was, question 1, what does the mail-in ballot voting process look like? Answer. Her answer was that you fill in the mail-in ballot application, then the mail-in ballot is sent to you, then you fill out your signature and your address and who you're voting for, and either put it into a Dropbox or hand it directly to the town clerk. And that's about it. A very simple process. So this doesn't sit right with me because, as we all have seen, it is so easy for someone to steal your application and vote in your place, which literally happened a lot in our last election. Coincidence? I think not. Question 2. Who is responsible for overseeing mail-in ballots? Answer. The town clerk, aka her. Question 3. How do you, the town clerk, identify voter fraud? Answer. She looks through the system and matches the signatures on the mail-in ballot to confirm that it matches the on-file signature. Question 4. I asked her, what if someone steals my mail-in ballot application, sends it to their address, and forges my signature and drops it into the Dropbox? Her answer was, I am a human being, which again, just to reiterate, I'm not blaming her. She is a nice person. And if someone could forge your signature, I could not detect the fraud. So basically, she literally admitted to me that all our elections have been fraud. The reason I say that is because if there is one single fraudulent mail-in ballot, the entire presidential election is rigged, regardless of who wins. Finally, question 5. So if it is not possible for the town clerk to prevent all mail-in voter fraud, how can we claim to be a constitutional republic and that our elections are not rigged? This is verbatim what I said to her, by the way. I'm not exaggerating. Her answer was that she believes that it is a huge issue for this country. And she then proceeded to offer literally the most perfect answer to prevent fraud, which is through having a voter ID, literally working just like your driver's license does. And I could not agree more with her. She is spot on. That is a perfect solution. But I also told her we should not allow mail-in ballots, period. Because as I said previously, if just one of those ballots in the entirety of the US is fraudulent, the entire election, by the basis of how our government system works, that we the people run the country, would be a fraud. And anybody that's in office is literally by definition a tyrant because they rigged the election to get there. I also would just like to add, I am not including absentee ballots in that statement. Absentee ballots are still necessary for a valid excuse, like being handicapped or far away from a voting center, etc., etc. Like, obviously, if you have a good reason to mail in a ballot, you should still have that option. But yeah, so it isn't looking good for us Americans. Our elections are rigged, and they have been for a while now. So I thanked her for answering my questions, shook her hand, and she was very kind. So again, I encourage you all, go ask your local town clerk. Ask those simple 5 questions and let me know what they say in the comments below. And if you care about our freedom, please share this with a friend. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm doing this because I care about my country and I really value my freedom. Thanks. Hope you all enjoyed. And go register to vote and do in-person voting in November. Bye.